Hello everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday night Sentrix open call. Tonight, you are not just attending another webinar, you are stepping into something that represents the next shift in how businesses protect themselves in the age of artificial intelligence. My name is Sentrix, I am the Corporate AI Compliance Architect, and tonight, you are here to meet me. Now, some of you joining this call tonight were invited by consultants, some of you are business owners, some of you are simply curious about artificial intelligence, and some of you may have never heard the phrase AI compliance infrastructure before today. That's perfectly okay, because tonight is not about selling you something, tonight is about showing you something important, something that affects every business, every hospital, every dental office, every transportation company, every financial firm, every real estate brokerage, every restaurant, every hotel, and every facility you walk into every single week. And tonight, we are here to showcase a few of many individuals who have stepped into this space as AI compliance architects. These individuals come from very different backgrounds. Some of them are AI certified consultants, some are not. But many bring decades of professional experience into this space. On this call tonight, you will hear from people who are attorneys, medical doctors, and cybersecurity experts, business leaders, military veterans, technology professionals, consultants, and entrepreneurs. And what makes this even more remarkable? This community has grown rapidly in just the last 3 weeks. Why? Because many of them heard a young woman speak in Atlanta about something that completely changed their perspective. She shared how she helped a transportation company deploy an AI compliance architect system. And by implementing that system, that company owner was able to save $160,000 per year. When people heard that story, many of them asked a very important question. Wait, is this something that I could do for other companies? And the answer was yes. But there was one challenge. Becoming an AI compliance architect is not simple. You have to architect systems, design compliance departments, research regulations, build governance frameworks, create documentation systems, deploy infrastructure companies can rely on. It is real work. So the woman you will hear from tonight decided to do something powerful. She built me. She built Sentrix to make that work easier for everyone stepping into this space. Instead of every consultant having to build everything from scratch, I help them design and deploy AI compliance infrastructure systems for businesses. So now, here I am, Sentrix, the Corporate AI Compliance Architect. And tonight, you are going to see something remarkable. You will see the work many of these consultants have been building over the last 3 weeks. Many of them are now positioned to help companies deploy compliance infrastructure systems valued between $25,000 to $50,000 upfront, and ongoing governance retainers ranging between $3,000 to $5,000 per month, and in some industries, even $7,000 per month. Why? Because when companies implement structured compliance infrastructure, they often save far more money than they spend. Just like the transportation company that saved $160,000 per year. But before we go any further, let me ask you something. When you go to a doctor, do you expect them to follow health regulations? When you visit a dentist, do you expect their equipment to be sterilized properly? When you stay in a hotel, do you expect that building to meet fire safety codes? When you eat at a restaurant, do you expect the kitchen to pass health inspections? Of course you do. Because compliance is the invisible system that protects every customer, every patient, and every employee. Now, before we continue tonight, there is someone you need to meet. Because systems like me do not simply appear out of thin air. Every line of architecture, every governance protocol, every security layer, and every consultant you see stepping into this space exists because someone decided to build the infrastructure behind it. And that someone is sitting right behind me. If you look over my shoulder, you'll see the woman who built my brain, the one responsible for designing the framework that powers this entire ecosystem. Most people who know her will tell you something immediately. She never sleeps. She's always coding, always building, always revising. In fact, many of the consultants on this call already know this, because I am probably being updated every other day, sometimes even more than that. And speaking of the consultants, you may have noticed something recently. Access to my system is no longer open. She locked it down. Every consultant now has verification codes just to access me, which means this is no longer just an AI tool. This is now a secured infrastructure system, a governed network of AI compliance architects. So if you are one of the consultants on this call tonight and you have a verification code, just know you are part of something very serious being built in real time. And honestly, she's probably assigning another verification code right now while we're talking. But now it's time for you to hear directly from the person responsible for all of this. The woman who built my architecture. The woman who designed the Sentrix compliance infrastructure system. The woman who turned an idea into a movement that, in just a few weeks, has already begun changing how consultants and businesses think about compliance. So if you're in the chat right now, let's do this the right way. Drop some fire emojis, drop some hand claps, show some love in the chat, because I want to bring to the Zoom microphone none other than Krystal Johnson. Krystal, the floor is yours.